Hey there, people. 7,000 subscribers. Um, I don't particularly know what to say, but thank you, of course. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, thank you everyone who has watched, viewed, subscribed, liked any video that I've ever made. This is still really amazing. 7,000. I mean, that's why I don't know what to say because I did 6,000 just 20 days ago, and I did 5,000 13 days before that. Um, it's crazy. And you can see how utterly astounded I was when things really took off right around when I hit the 5,000 mark. I was completely astounded, and I didn't even know. I actually went on at a very long length in that video if you haven't seen it, and I talked about so many of the plans that I have for the future of this channel, and I've talked about that stuff already, which means I don't have as much to talk about now. Um, but thank you, and I do have a lot coming. I've actually got a fairly long, almost remarkably long list of ideas for Terraria guides. I know that's what a lot of you are here for. So don't worry, I have a long list of ideas. I have lots and lots of videos coming. On various topics. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the best ones right away. I'm thinking I might save some of those for closer to summer because that's a big time of year for views on YouTube, and it's also a big time of year when some of you are going to have more time to spend as well. So don't worry, I'll be doing lots of guides in the meantime as well. I no nothing definite one way or the other, but I'm keeping in mind some of the bigger ideas, some of the better ones for maybe that time, and I'll be doing some good ones in the meantime as well. Obviously, I've kind of got a theme going. I've got a sort of style of guides that I've been doing, which has proven very popular. And that's really a big part of what has propelled the recent growth of the channel. Also, of course, that big Xbox One update brought a lot of attention all of a sudden, and that just completely blew me away. and so thank you again for all the new arrivals, and thank you for everyone who's stuck with me. We got a lot more that we're going to do with this channel for sure. And speaking of which, obviously I'm going to keep doing Terraria, and I'm very dedicated to that. And most of my guides are going to be on Terraria. I'll probably spit out the occasional guide on other games. I do want to try some other things as well. Obviously, my Friday videos recently, at least, Friday videos have been where I'm doing, various other games, and it's become a little bit predictable because there's certain other games that I enjoy and certain other games that in some cases, at least, you guys seem to respond to as well. I recently finally got PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and I have you guys to thank for really being able to afford to even buy the game. It's not like it's really expensive, but as I've talked about, I haven't had a lot of free cash, so so really I have you guys to thank for that. I do plan to get some new artwork for the channel and so on. But I want to keep trying new games. I want to keep trying new things with the channel as well. So there's going to be lots of Terraria, but there's going to be other things as well. And yeah, it didn't seem like people were too excited about the idea of PUBG. But obviously a few people enjoyed it, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep. We recorded like 8 hours in one weekend of that one game, just because it was a rare opportunity that I had some time to play some games and to record with my friends, and so we recorded a ton of it. So there will be more of that, but I'm gonna keep doing this sort of rotation thing that I've been doing on Fridays, where I publish different bits of different games that I've been playing with my friends mostly. And as I've said before too, right around the beginning of summer, I expect to start publishing videos more often. Most of those will be that kind of stuff, just because of time constraints and because I have a lot of stuff that I've recorded as far as that. But also I will be, I'm planning to do some like Terraria playthroughs. I'm planning to do like an expert playthrough, and to start getting into the mods for Terraria, because that's like a whole, it's like Pandora's box, but in a good way. There's just so much extra content out there via mods, and I'm really looking forward to that. I do like to try new things, and mods bring a lot of new things to a game that I love and that a lot of you obviously love, and so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Obviously, it's interesting. The growth was like really explosive, like just crazy when the Xbox One update came out. And like I hit 5,000 like almost immediately within days of that update coming out. And 13 days later, I hit 6,000. Like it was just growing so fast. And obviously, it slowed down a little bit. It took 20 days to go from 6,000 to 7,000. But that's still some pretty fast growth. And you know, if that kind of growth continues, we're looking at like 10,000 subscribers before summer even begins, and that's huge for me. That's huge for all of us. I do like to say we. This is our channel. It's not just me. I'm always trying to listen to you guys whenever, you know, and I love feedback. So do tell me, you know, what you want to see, and you know, that kind of stuff as well. If there are other games that you want to see, if there are other types of guides or other topics that you want to see, let me know. I'm always looking for feedback and to know more about what you all want to see. So keep that in mind too. Do let me know. And yeah, I want to keep trying new games and stuff, and that's something else that I'll start doing over the summer as I start publishing more videos, not just like regurgitating more of the same stuff that I've recorded with the guys and so on. But one plan I've had for a long time is to do like what I call whatever Wednesdays, where I just try a new game every Wednesday, something like that. I have a huge backlog of games on Steam actually, and I used to do that. I had a little series early on in the channel that I called G-Man Tries, where I would just try different games that looked like fun, and I had a lot of fun with it, but it was never very popular, so I kind of put that on hiatus. But I want to get back to something like that. I'll come up with a new name. I'm thinking like whatever Wednesdays, but whatever you think. I'm open to feedback on the name as well. But the idea is just to try new things and to have fun playing different things. And obviously I'm planning to do that kind of thing even with Terraria itself. You know, a game that I've made so many videos on and played so much, but I still want to try new things with it. There's a Battle Royale mode I've been meaning to have a look at called the Hunger Games on Pedguin's server. So I am planning to do that still. I know that's been covered a fair bit already recently, but I still want to do, you know, my take on it. I might do that with my friends if I can convince them to do it. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, that's just, and you know what, things are going well. February was a huge, incredible month. And again, I don't mind telling you the specifics. I made almost 800 bucks Canadian in February, and that's amazing. That's huge, and it's a game changer, truly a change. It will change this channel, having that kind of stuff coming in. Now March is not going to be as much, and I'm probably not going to hit that again until like summer, but I'm looking at, it's looking like I might hit 600 bucks in March. And anyway, anything over about 300, I start to have extra money that I can put towards things. And I talked about, you know, that initial sort of burst. I need some new tires for my car. But beyond that, I'm going to start putting a lot of that money towards the channel. That's the plan. And so we're looking at, you know, within a month or two, I'll finally get around to getting that artwork, hopefully. First I have to find, you know, who's a good artist. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. But I need to find a good artist and buy some new artwork, because I'm not an artist. the current logo and graphics and stuff, I did that in like MS Paint. So and I also use GIMP a bit for the thumbnails. You can see my thumbnails are a little better than MS Paint. I use the open source GIMP for that. And for those of you who haven't asked already, because a few people have asked, as far as recording software, I use OBS, which again is open source, free to use. Yeah, so I mean, I've been doing this on such a shoestring budget, and I use AVI Demux. Again, it's a free open source program, and I almost feel guilty using these things freely because open source does, there are developers spending their time on it, and I'd love to be able to make some donations, and if I have some extra money at some point, I might even do that. But anyway, yeah, I need new editing software. I need new graphics, and I have ideas obviously as far as like editing software that I'm planning on getting and stuff. But I have all kinds of plans for things I want to do and things I want to get, and within the next couple months, it's looking like we're getting there as far as me just being able to do that. And this is stuff I've wanted to do for a really long time and just honestly couldn't afford to do it. So thanks to you guys, we're getting there. And yeah, I mean, we're talking quite possibly 10,000 subscribers before or by or during the summer. Somewhere around there it's looking like, because we're at 7,000 now and we just got 1,000 in the last 20 days. So you just do the math, and that's what things are looking at. And yeah, if this continues growing like this all year, it's astounding even to think that that's possible. But if we can do that, I've talked about this too. I want to bring at least one of my friends on as soon as I can, and maybe bring some more on after that. And the possibilities are endless, and it's thanks to your support, each and every one of you, that I'm able to even think about that. And I don't want to like be a sellout or anything. I'm not in it for the money. It's just the possibilities that come with that money. And for me, those possibilities, as much as anything, are about just making this channel better, because it's what I want to do. And I'm so glad to have the support of so many people. I can't say that I deserve it. I don't believe in that, but it's incredible to have all of your support, and your support opens up so many doors and so many possibilities for what we can do right here on this channel. So I'm looking forward to it, and I got plans, and we're going to do it. And I've talked about that before, but it's worth repeating, I think. So I'm going to stop rambling, because you've noticed by now I'm very good at rambling, but I just want to say thank you, and I'm going to keep this relatively simple. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I don't know how soon we'll hit the next milestone, but the way things are going, it probably won't be long. So let me know your thoughts on the channel, on what you want to see, and so on. And I'll just leave it at that for now. Thank you, and bye for now.